Welcome back to the series 101 Reasons to Forgive. This is day 73, and we are prepared to share with you the 73rd reason why forgiveness is important. Before I go to the 73rd reason, I want to remind you, if you do like the content of our video, please go ahead and tap the like button. If you have not subscribed, and many of you have not subscribed, but you keep telling me that you're viewing, I appreciate you viewing, but ensure that you subscribe as well. We would love that. And please be sure that you share the content of our video with a number of your friends. We would appreciate the support to this Breaking Through Barriers 360 YouTube channel. The 73rd reason for forgiving is forgiveness deepens the conversation with God. Forgiveness deepens the conversation with God. I will tell you quite frankly why I say so. There is nothing about forgiveness that is human, except that humans are the conduits through which forgiveness flows. Forgiveness is difficult. Forgiveness is difficult. And every time I have to forgive, I have to have a conversation with God. Now, whatever your religious philosophy, preference, tradition, conviction, at some point in time, you would have spoken to the power that you believe in to ask the question, why should I continue supporting the value system that I believe you have given to me or you require of me? Now, whether it is your faith promotes forgiveness or your faith promotes vengeance, I don't know what your faith promotes, except to say that in the heart of every human being, there is the seed that, if nurtured, would definitely and only support love among humankind. Forgiveness brings us to the point when we have to ask the question, again, or should I, or how many more times, or is it the same person, or what do I have to do to stop that person from needing my forgiveness? Why should I be forgiven? The plethora of questions that come to us when we have to forgive challenge us to have that conversation with God. As an individual, my Christian faith motivates me to have that conversation with God. Whatever your religious conviction, I need you to consider that spirituality rides above and beyond, and like I said a few days ago, those structures that have come to embrace forgiveness as a virtue. Forgiveness stands outside, beyond the walls of those religious structures. For within the heart of forgiveness is the seed of divinity. Divinity is God-given. Divinity is Godness. Divinity is God. So with every opportunity to forgive, It is an opportunity to challenge ourselves on how available we are for divinity to work through us for the reconstructing, for the transformation of hearts like ours. In other words, when the opportunity comes to forgive, it is the opportune time to have one of those conversations that will require an honest feedback from you as to why you feel forgiveness is difficult for you. I've often had this conversation with God many times. It's hard. And I know others have had that conversation with God as well. Forgiveness is this giving and taking. Others forgive you. You forgive others. God forgives you. The forgiveness principle is the avenue through which God can always dialogue with us. You need me. How about your brother needing you? How about your sister needing you, or some other, your parent needs you, or your sibling needs you, or your girlfriend needs you, your wife needs you, or your husband needs you, or someone needs you to convey to them what it is that you're receiving from me. So forgiveness challenges us to have this conversation with God as to why we should be forgiven and why we should be forgiven. The forgiven needs to be forgiving. And so I need you to affirm with me today. You will seek to have that conversation with God. Make yourself accessible to receiving what God has to say about why forgiveness is important in your life. I know what I have. I know why it is important in mine. I've come to that conclusion. And I have no reason to doubt it anymore. I hope that you do find that reason in your heart. We will see you again on day 74. Join us again as we continue the series, 101 Reasons to Forgive.